Arnie Bulwack had just turned 18, and though most of his friends thought it strange, he'd always gotten along with his neighbor, Dale Mercer. Dale was in his 40s, rough around the edges but good-natured, and they bonded over the same obsession: quad bikes. Almost every weekend they tore through the dirt trails that wound around the outskirts of town, competing, laughing, and sharing that strange friendship that ignored age. But tonight felt different. When Dale showed up at Arnie's garage, helmet in hand, his eyes looked wrong, too dark, too hollow, as if something inside him was peering out. His voice was deeper, distorted when he said, "Let's ride, Arnie. One last time." Despite the unease twisting in his gut, Arnie agreed. Minutes later, under the pale moonlight, their engines roared to life. And then Dale chased him, not as a friend, but as something far more dangerous. The forest trail blurred as Arnie gunned the throttle, dirt spraying behind him. His heart pounded louder than the engine. Dale's quad thundered after him, headlight burning like a white-hot eye in the darkness. Every time Arnie looked back, he swore Dale's face wasn't entirely his own. Jaw stretched too wide, eyes glowing faintly red under the helmet. "Come on, Arnie," Dale's voice boomed across the roar of the engines. "You can't outrun me." The trees whipped past, shadows dancing. Arnie swerved sharply, trying to lose him, but Dale stayed close, too close, his machine moving faster than should have been possible. Arnie's quad skidded around a bend, nearly flipping, but he caught balance and sped toward the open field near the old quarry. His only thought: survive the night. Behind him, Dale's laughter echoed, deep and guttural. It wasn't just laughter. It was something else inside him, something that didn't belong in a human throat. Arnie's quad sputtered as the fuel gauge blinked red. He cursed, glancing back. Dale was still there, tire tracks cutting the ground like claws. At the quarry, Arnie skidded to a halt, heart racing. He jumped off, scrambling toward the rocks. His quad toppled sideways, useless. Dale stopped too. He climbed off his quad with unnatural grace, every movement too precise, too fluid. He removed his helmet. Arnie's stomach lurched. Dale's eyes were jet black and his mouth split into a grin that stretched ear to ear. His voice was layered, more than one tone at once. "You ride well," the demon inside him rasped. "But you don't run from me. You belong to me." Arnie stumbled backward. "You're not Dale." The thing tilted its head. "Dale's mine, his body, his soul. You'll be next." The quarry seemed to hum with power, the ground trembling beneath Arnie's feet. He realized he had one chance. Fight back, not with strength, but with the machine he loved. Arnie sprinted back to his quad, riding it with a desperate shove. The tank was nearly empty, but maybe it was enough. Dale's possessed body stalked closer, eyes glowing, limbs twitching with unnatural spasms. Arnie kicked the engine alive, the quad roaring defiantly. He revved hard, the noise splitting the night. The demon paused, tilting its head at the sound. Arnie shouted over the engine, voice shaking but strong. "You don't own him. You don't own me either." He gunned the throttle, charging straight at Dale. The demon laughed, arms spreading wide as if to embrace the impact. But at the last second, Arnie veered sharply, steering toward the quarry's edge. The quad jolted, skidding along the rim. At the final heartbeat, Arnie bailed, rolling across the dirt. His quad, still roaring, hurtled off the edge, slamming into Dale with crushing force. The explosion of metal and dirt swallowed the possessed man, flinging him into the abyss below. The echo of the demon's scream rattled the night air before fading into silence. Arnie lay on his back, chest heaving, watching the stars blur above him. Every muscle ached, his palms torn raw, but he was alive. The quarry below was silent. No quad, no Dale, no demon, only darkness. Arnie whispered, "Please let him be free." For a moment, he thought he heard Dale's real voice, faint and distant, whispering a single word: "Thanks." The wind carried it away, leaving only the rustle of trees. Arnie pushed himself up, staggering toward the trail. His quad was gone, but that didn't matter. He had survived, and maybe, just maybe, his friend had too in some way. By the time he reached the road, dawn was breaking, light spilling across the horizon. Arnie looked back once more at the forest and swore he saw nothing but trees. No glowing eyes, no shadows chasing him. For the first time all night, he let himself breathe. He had outridden the darkness, for now. Thanks for watching. Is there anything you'd like to see in a short horror story? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe.